Which one's better, Facebook Live or YouTube? Well, if that's a question you've been pondering, today I have some answers for you so you can figure out which one is best for you and where you're at in your business right now. If you don't know me well, my name is Parisi, and I love helping small business owners grow their influence and profits online using marketing strategies that actually work. And I'm also the leader of the Parisi Pack. So if you are new to my channel, what you may not know is I've been doing Facebook Lives for a long time. I did them for over 3 years, and I would go live 3 times a week consistently without fail. So that's quite a few lives over a long time. And then in 2020, right on the day that the pandemic started, is actually when I started my YouTube channel. And now I've been in it a couple of years, and I have about 4,000 subscribers at the time of this video. So I'm not a massive channel, but I also have gained some traction. So I feel like I can speak on this subject because maybe you've been going live, or maybe you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you're like, well, which one is a better use of my time? And I want to help you with that today. So let's talk pros and cons of Facebook Live and YouTube. So first of all, Facebook Live happens to be a lot more informal, right? I'm sure you've seen it. And that's where the authenticity can really help, because you're clicking a button and you are live. You're right there in the moment. I know that for me, I've gone live and I've had like my dogs jump through the screen or someone knock on the door. You know, there's been a bazillion different things that have happened. But at the same point in time, that makes it you very relatable to people. So it's less informal. You don't have to do any editing. It is like live, you're on, and that can really have a positive effect with people. On the other hand, YouTube videos, well, this is pre-recorded, right? Like I'm sitting on my like front porch right now recording this, and then I'm going to give it to my virtual assistant who's going to edit it, add in some B-roll, some images and different things. And so it's really going to take some time before it's uploaded onto the YouTube channel and ready for everyone to go. So that also involves a little bit more work, right? So that's something to keep in mind. So Facebook Live, a little bit less work, YouTube video, a little bit more work. With both, you're going to want to spend time prepping your content. That's super important because you really want to be putting out valuable content. If you need help with what type of content should I be putting out, what is attraction marketing, I highly recommend checking out this video. All right, moving on. More pros and cons of Facebook Live versus YouTube. Naturally, with the Facebook algorithm, which if you don't know much about it or you want to get a better understanding of the Facebook algorithm in less than 3 minutes, check out this video. But with the Facebook algorithm, your content really does have a shelf life. So the lasting effect tends to be more short term, okay? So people hop on live, maybe they watch the replay within 24 to 48 hours, but after a few days, it's kind of done. Where YouTube, on the other hand, even though the production can take longer, which could be a con, it's going to have more lasting effects. I know that some of my top videos are videos that I made over a year ago, and they're still getting viewed every single day. So the long-term result really wins out because of SEO, strategic engine optimization. So for this one, I would say YouTube probably wins with having the greater impact on your business for the long term, whereas Facebook Live is more short and immediate. Now, both, I would say, grow your influence really well if you're doing them consistently and putting out value. So Facebook Live and YouTube are both going to be great for helping grow your influence and have people start to take you seriously, and for people to start to listen to you if you're communicating things with a lot of value that help solve people's problems. Now, when it comes to making money, because you can make money as a creator, very common these days online, drop me a comment if you are making money from creating already on social media. It's an awesome thing. I know that I am, and I love it. So with Facebook, you can make money as a creator. People can send you stars, you can do it with your reels, and having lives will affect that. But then on YouTube, you also can make money. And with this one, again, I would say YouTube, in my opinion, wins out because the opportunity for growth with making money is just crazy endless. I know one of my favorite creators on YouTube, he released a video 4 days ago and it already has 10 million views. The ad revenue alone from that video is massive. And then he also had a sponsorship. So it just goes to show that I would say YouTube in the long run, when it comes to making money from the platform itself, is a lot more reliable and stable long term. Now let's talk tech. So Facebook Live, not really that techy. So it's great when you don't have much experience or knowledge when it comes to the tech. You literally just have to push a button. Now, while that may sound really simple, it isn't always easy because you still have to have the courage to show up live and speak to your people. Whereas YouTube is a little bit more techy. You're gonna go through a little bit more of a process to upload a video, and then for the video to perform well, you need to do SEO on it and keywords and tagging and things like that. Now, if everything that I just said sounds like a bunch of gobbledygook, all I would say is that it can be learned. It's a skill, not necessarily something that you're born with or not. So a few years ago, I had no idea what keywords even meant, and now I have a much better grasp on it. So Facebook Live, less techy, probably more for the novice or the beginner, whereas YouTube, a little bit more out there, a little bit more experience. All I would say though is if you're a beginner, don't be so afraid to hop on the YouTube train. You can figure it out, right? You are capable. And because of the SEO and the tagging, again, I would say YouTube tends to have a longer term result where people are gonna continue to watch those videos for years and years and years, whereas a Facebook Live, like we talked about already, it's gonna disappear and you're gonna continue to have to go live. So take that as a pro or con, it is what it is. The last thing I want you to really consider when it comes to should I go and do Facebook Lives or should I be focusing on growing a YouTube channel, the tip I would have for you is it really depends on your business goal. So if your goal is to get a bunch of leads, right? You need lead generation. YouTube is amazing for it because people are searching on YouTube for answers to their problems. If you solve their problem, boom, they found you, they watch you, they subscribe, and they're gonna become a lead. Facebook Live, on the other hand, is great for warming your current prospects, but not as great for getting new ones, just because it's harder to be discoverable, especially if you aren't a big time influencer, okay? If you're a micro influencer, chances are you're not gonna get a lot of new leads because of your Facebook Lives. So keep in mind your main purpose with your content. I know for me, YouTube is my best lead generation source, and so naturally, I keep those leads coming in every single day because of my YouTube videos and channel. And then I bring them into a Facebook group and I'll go live and do other email marketing and other things to help really warm my network at that point. So I hope this video helps break down the pros and cons for you. If you're like, Steph, I have no idea how to get started on YouTube, well, you're in luck. Inside the Parisi pack, which you can grab a sneak peek of it here, I break down exactly step by step on screen how to set up a YouTube channel. And the best part is that when you get stuck, you can ask me a question and I answer right away inside the Parisi Pack community. Because after all, I think one of the most important things when it comes to growing a business is execution and feedback. So feedback to help you execute even better and get results faster. Go to stephanieparisi.com to look up more information on the Parisi Pack. And there you have it, a breakdown on Facebook Live versus YouTube. Facebook Live is more informal and has less structure, whereas YouTube, you got B-roll and editing and all the things. Facebook Live is short-term viewing, whereas YouTube is longer-term viewing. Both help with growing your influence. When it comes to making money on the platform itself, I would say YouTube outranks Facebook. Facebook Live is way more beginner-friendly, and YouTube takes a little bit more skill in figuring out the tech. And lastly, YouTube is an amazing source for lead generation and can help warm your leads, whereas Facebook Live really is much more powerful when it comes to warming your network. I hope you found this helpful. Check out either of these two videos while you're on my channel, and I'll be back next week with another new video.